Man, didn't realize I was sweating that hard. We managed to get a great workout in today. I just kept going back. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't as hard as it probably looked. I do breathe hard, but it seems to be coming more fluidly. I'm keeping some size on. That's good. And you got to eat in order to keep the muscle mass on. That's what a lot of people, especially women, are indoctrinated into thinking that they constantly have to count calories and pull back, but they never get that extra added punch, that where they're willing to carry a little extra fat in order to earn and qualify that muscle. And that's the time that we all have to be in right now. And that is, we're like kettlebell training. Some people get overly absorbed into that, but it's viable. So with these totes that I use, really I weighed them and they're like 9 pounds, right? Because I fill the 1 gallon water jugs up completely to where when I weigh them, they're closer to 9 pounds. So effectively I can bump it up from 55-pound dumbbells up to 63 to 65 pounds for flies, presses, farmer's carries, what have you. I can also put on, I got the 20-pound bag of rice with 8 pounds of tools. I could probably even throw a 30-pound dumbbell in there and add on for farmer's carries and things like that. The 30-pound dumbbells fit in those totes that I made. There's like 6. You can add shopping bags in, but plastic shopping bags. Put 5 or 6 plastic shopping bags together to safely carry. Throw some duct tape around it. At least that's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to. And don't go over like 1 gallon. 1 gallon of water, which is really, when you fill those all the way up, what I found out, what I was just saying, is that it goes up to close to 9 pounds. Okay, so you're really able to get some good weight for some shrugs, curls, what have you, pullovers. And then the tote, if you add on a few more shopping bags, you might be able to get away with putting a 20, 25-pound or even 30-pound dumbbell in there and add that on to the 55-pound dumbbell. There's no reason for you to pay that extra amount of money. That's exorbitantly more money for a 75, 85, 95, 100 plus pound dumbbell that you don't use as regularly or as much. You're better off getting a 55-pound dumbbell and figuring out how to get creative with it. Of course, the safer way to do it is to add drag with super bands. But anyway, I'm going to keep walking. Had a great workout. If you want to look back at the workouts today, I've got about 4 of them. I'm dealing with like some crazy people that are obviously in between their med taking or have a day off. So I don't mean to be rude or sound psycho, but when you got your testosterone up and you got your adrenaline going and you're just trying to work out, hearing people saying psycho things 5 feet away from your window, well, that's an exercise in futility. That's what causes us to build resilience, right? Stay blessed. Look at those workouts from today.